Today, Iran unveiled a giant mural on the side of a building of Trump in a coffin, and it even included his family. There's Ivanka, Melania, and the rest of his kids with coffins, and the White House in flames. Guys, this is a massive mural. It's in Tehran's Palestine Square, and hundreds of people, maybe thousands, will see this every day. Look how big this is. This is a massive mural. Is this a serious threat or just propaganda by the Iranian government? And we know that there must be some sort of credible threat that forced the president to switch planes that the New York Times unveiled. And those reporters that released that report were subpoenaed and had to appear in court this week. So it's important to know that we had security vulnerabilities on Trump's new Qatari Air Force One, and that he could not take that because of the threats from Iran, because of things like this giant mural. And there is so much more happening in that country, but we are not even getting all of it. We're just getting a small glimpse.
I'm going to tell you right now that every American needs to see this. This isn't some anonymous post on social media. This is a massive billboard displayed in Tehran showing President Donald Trump lying in a coffin, and the most disgusting, vile words written across it in English. I want you to all think about that for a second. Imagine if another country put up a billboard showing their leader in a coffin with a message calling for his death. As sure as I'm making this video, it would be international news everywhere. Now, whether you support Donald Trump or you don't, this still is the President of the United States of America. Let me remind each and every one of you that a public display like this isn't just about one man. It is a clear message directed to America. As also, I want to make one thing clear. What this is about is the Islamic regime and those who are responsible for this display. It has nothing to do with the millions of the Iranian people who simply want peace and a better future. But this propaganda should concern every single American, no matter what political party you are on. We can disagree on elections, we can debate diplomacy, but no American president should be publicly portrayed this way by a foreign government or its supporters without every single one of us paying attention. Americans should never ever become comfortable with disgusting messages like this.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom, shalom to the mighty Akim, Wakwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is what the Kabbalah coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I want to go into this video here. I think this is incredibly hypocritical, because where were these exact same people when DJT literally had posted that AI thing or whatever on putting what's that dude's name, Barack Obama and his family on monkeys and shit, like on the Lion King or whatever and stuff like that. We're not allowed there where people can post shit about so-called black president, but when it's to DJT, now that this is wrong. Secondly, Iran literally said, they posted some video for everybody to see, basically saying that, hey, you guys, or the American people, more specifically, they were talking directly to the American people. They just said, we're not talking to America, we're talking to the American people, because we know that you guys do not agree. We know that you guys are not in unity or whatever the fuck, solidarity with the American leaders, it's a completely separate. It's a completely separate thing. They're basically saying that, hey, you guys know that this is not us that's doing it. You guys know that they're the ones that's initiating stuff. So we don't want to fight you guys. We are mad at the American leadership. Okay, we are not mad at the citizens. We don't have any beef with the American citizens. That's what they said. That's what Iran said. They literally did that in English. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find it, because I did a video on that. As a matter of fact, Iran posts video talking to the American people. I highly doubt that this is it.
Justice and intelligence reporter Ken Delanian, along with Ben Rhodes, who's back with us. All right. As we were
Yeah, exactly. It's like the message you're referring to comes from an open letter and direct appeal to the American public released by Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian. In the communication, he emphasized that ordinary Iranians harbor no hostility towards the American people and claimed that Iran has a history of never initiating wars. All right. The distinction. The Iranian leadership stressed a clear separation between the U.S. government and its everyday citizens. Basically, this is a key thing here, where the Iranians, they said, we don't fuck with the government. All right, we are not mad at the citizens, because we know that it is a completely different. It's a completely different thing. You guys didn't start this. You guys are not a part of this. All right, they literally made that distinction, and yet you have this red devil over here saying this shit. We as American people, we cannot blah blah blah, all that shit. Like, no, man, no, that's wrong. Like, they literally said that, and that's the thing. It's always Esau. It's always trying to freaking garner bullshit ass sympathy for his people, but when they do the exact same thing, but when they are the ones that start, so when they are the aggressors, when they attack people, what happened to a freedom of speech? What happened to this? What happened to that? Or whatever. But then when they're the ones that are attacked, when people actually retaliate, then that's when they're acting like as if we're the victims and stuff like that. Esau is the professional freaking victim. All right, where the frick is that damn video? Whatever. Anyway, so as a result of that, I don't remember what the video is, but yeah. The Iranians did say that, and for this guy to just straight up lie and act as if the American people in general should feel bad about this mural, it's incredibly dishonest, as if we give a damn about what happens with DJT when he doesn't care, not just about us in general, but all of his people, all the people under him. He doesn't give a damn about them. All right. Only people he cares about are his rich friends. All right. So let's get these precepts. Obadiah chapter 1, Verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, hath saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And this is the thing here where Esau is so proud. He thinks that he can never do anything wrong, and that he's right. He's righteous in everything and anything that he does. That's basically Esau's mindset, and this is how disgusting and wicked he is, where he just doesn't even seem to realize that, like, look at what he's doing. Look at how evil and vile he is to be trying to pretend like he is the victim, when look at what he did. Of course, now DJT got people killed on both sides, Iranians and Americans. And then now when people are wishing death to him as a direct result of his actions, we're supposed to feel sorry for him. We're supposed to feel bad. We're supposed to feel like, oh, he's the victim and stuff. He literally initiated this whole conflict to begin with, and yet you got this fucking retard that is he's literally insincerely trying to say, oh, we need to stand with this, we need to do this and a third. And even then you also, it's just slocky. It's just so, this is ridiculous to me. It's just ridiculous. How can you be? And you know the funny thing about this, slocky, I keep on jumping from thought to thought, but it's like there are actually people that are going to hear or watch his video and say, hey, yeah, you know what, you're right. Even though I'm a black person, we can't be letting someone talk shit about DJT no matter what, even though I'm a liberal fucking black person, X, Y, and Z, whatnot. Like, that has nothing to do with you. Like, how are you feeling offended or sorry from what someone else? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, John chapter 8 verse 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was murdered from the beginning and abode not in truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And this is a thing here where you have these devils that use lies and deceits to try to make us feel like, oh, we have to feel sorry. We have to go along with we have to go along with whatever. We have to go along with what they are pushing out for us. We have to go along with Esau's narrative, with Esau's thing, as he lies not just to us but on these other people. Like, it's just a matter. It's also a matter of, like, people. A lot of the people, they don't even seem to realize that, like, I think most people do know. Most people do know that Iran is the victim, but simply because of who Esau is, like, a lot of people they just don't really seem to care or even want to acknowledge what is going on on an objective scale. All right, where Esau started the fight, he started the war, and then, like, no one's thinking, like, why is this shit happening? Why we should be against him? Like, what he did is illegal. Like, he should be punished for it. All right, but of course, rules for us, rules for thee, but not for me. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? And this is another thing where we should not, and I'll use the term should. We should not be in no solidarity with these red devils, because, like, again, like, why would you care if DJT was, drawn to be dead on something. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with you? All right, how does that affect you in any way when they let you know who they want, who they hate, who they have a problem with? They showed that they have a problem with DJT. They didn't say, oh, America this, America that. They didn't say the American people. As a matter of fact, as I said before, they said that they don't have any issue. They don't take any issues with the American people. They have issues only with the American government. They've literally clarified that. But yet, all right, the fact of the matter is that but the fact of the matter is that, people, it's you have these devils that are trying to just put people in general in that delusion of, oh, we're all in this together, we're all a family, we're this, that, and the third. We're not in unity. We're not gonna join with the same people that want us dead, that still oppress us and whatnot. We shouldn't be associating with them. We shouldn't be associating with them, Slakia. So naturally, we're not going to. All right. Hence, why, the end result is that this man has some nerve to be talking that way, acting as if we should care. We shouldn't care. Don't care. Basically, that's it. Don't care. All right. All right, Slakia. Anyway, so yeah, there is no fellowship. There is no joining in. There's no partnering up with Esau, Edom, and stuff like that for the war, stuff like that. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even be. Our people have no business in the war in the first place. That was also a part of the thing when it came to. I don't know if you knew the war with Ukraine, when there was a bunch of Jake that was going to support and help Ukraine, and what happened was that a lot of the Ukrainians, they were calling the black helpers the N-words and just abusing them and beating them. There was some videos that was actually being posted and news articles where they revealed what was going on, saying that, well, if you are a black person or whatever and you go to help Ukraine, this is what you're going to experience. When it's just like, okay, well, it's funny to me how you have these dumbass sheiks that have absolutely no business in a war between two European countries, yet they think, oh, I'm gonna go over there, or they're gonna love me, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, or whatever, and stuff like that. Or I'm such a morally good person or whatever, just for them to beat your fucking ass like you stole something, and you just suffer as a result of it. Like that's how miserable, that's how terrible things are. All right. So again, there is no associating with these devils and saying, oh, I unite with these with America, or I'm an American, or American pride, or whatever the fuck. Isaiah 5 verse 23, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. And this is the thing here where, again, like you see how DJT is being justified for his actions. He's allowed to say and make some sort of media to insult another president in his own country, Barack Obama. But when When someone else does that to him, oh, now it's an issue. Now it's a problem. Now we need to do something. Now we need to take offense to that collectively. And that's just ridiculous. All right. But of course, just only justify Esau, Edom. Don't justify anyone else. Even though the Iranians, they have a history of never initiating war. And I'm not even saying that to say that I'm on Iranian side. I'm on the truth side. All right. And even then, I still don't care about the Iranians because they just have nothing to do with me. They don't help me in any way. So I don't really care. But also at the same time, I'm waiting for YAHAWAH to send judgment onto Esau, Edom. All right. So Psalms 55 verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And this is the thing here where Esau tends to, talk like this, talk like this, like, oh, we're all together, we're in this together, we need to unite this and the third, whatever, when it's just like, okay, well, unite for what? Like you want us to unite to let you walk all over us and treat us like shit? Like this is unity to you, being viewed negatively, terribly, being treated terribly and stuff like that. That's the great unity and stuff like that. All right, like utterly ridiculous. So yeah, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kwakwadosh, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, above Shalom.